So Trinnov Audio is a French manufacturer who is very much specialized into the room acoustics. And the room acoustics means that we offer a bunch of algorithms that will tune up every kind of loudspeakers in any kind of room to get the perfect listening conditions at the mixing point. Not only at the mixing point, but that's a different story. So at this AES show, we are very proud to introduce the three major ranges that we have for the professionals. The ST2 Pro at first, which is our entry model and brings all about the tune acoustics into a simple box with 4 channels, meaning that you can handle up to 4 loudspeakers at a time and do a complete control over a very simple panel that lets you show everything about the curve and the bandwidth response and so on. Then we have what we call the D-Mon range, and this range has actually 4 models which can handle 4, 6, 8 or 12 channels, meaning as many loudspeakers as the number, and that allows you to make the perfect acoustic, whether for a 5.1 installation, a 7.1, or even with the D-Mon 12 for a 7.1.4 speakers installation. But moreover, the D-Mon series also bring a complete and comprehensive monitoring controller that you can see here. And this monitoring controller can be remote controlled directly for an AV console, where there is an S6 or even a D-Command, a D-Control, and most of the AV consoles in the world. But it can be also controlled for a small remote controller like this, which is a smaller one, and you can do any kind of control over there. So you can select inputs, outputs, and also select outgoing signals, have a talkback functions there. So you can do, for example, slate. So there I'm talking back to Joe, Bill, and Linda headphones, whereas I can also speak to only one of them. For example, that situation I would be speak only to Joe. So that's a very flexible selection tool that also allows you to have a complete routing matrix, so make direct routing with 0 latency across the system. You've got an internal small mixer allowing you to mix the various sources that you have here to different mix buses. Those mix buses would be the ones to go to the headphones or the artists or the talent of the day. You can also set up your session of the day, as well as you can set up the studio arrangement. So you have different settings and, of course, a manager to manage all of those memories, whether it's snapshots for sessions or presets for studios, and you can call them back in an instant at a fingertips. So that's the D-Mon range. And afterwards, you got the MC series, and the MC series is a series of processors based on a modular approach. So then from this box, you can arrange the I/Os, digital, analog, or MIDI, the way you want, and then install onto it the number of channels you want. So you can handle from 8 to up 64 loudspeakers in a single room. So every Atmos installation, for example, that would have a MIDI output from the RMU could benefit from that and have a perfect acoustic tuning into the room. And that's what we do. On top of that, you also have, whether in the MC, D-Mon, or the ST2 Pro, the option to include a loudness metering system that is part of the system. So in that case, for example, if you could look at this, you have the smart meter where you can play a complete metering of all of the system, including a complete compliance with the EBU R128, which is a big thing and will come very soon in the cinema market here in the US.